Zac Efron is a national treasure. From his humble beginnings as a Disney Channel star to his now actual movie star status, Zac has been in a wide range of big screen projects, which is exactly why we love him. As an actor, he's game for anything, and though every movie he's in hasn't been a huge success, his acting chops still help prove why he's such a big deal. And that's why we're here today. We're ranking 15 of Zac's movies, so without further ado, let's get started. First up at number 15, we have Zac's role in Parkland. He played a doctor at the hospital where John F. Kennedy was rushed to after he was shot. And though this movie didn't make the biggest impression at the box office, he did get to flex that dramatic muscle.
Do something!
It is the president.
I know who it is. I need pressure right here!
Next, at number 14, we have the Derby Stallion. This was one of Zac's first pre-high school musical roles, and let's just say he's come a long way.
You know, whatever happens, thanks for giving me this.
Lucky number 13 goes to Zac's role in the star-studded movie New Year's Eve. The 2011 movie had tons of familiar faces, Halle Berry, Sofia Vergara, and Josh Duhamel to name a few, but Zac stole the show, and here's proof.
Why so serious?
I mean, does it get any better than that? Moving along to number 12, we have Zac's quick cameo in the 2012 movie Liberal Arts. The indie flick was written and directed by Josh Radnor, aka Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother, and Zac played a hippie college student.
Is your name Ethan?
No. Why?
You look like an Ethan to me.
My name's not Ethan.
How cool would that have been if that was your name and I just knew it?
Zac's appearance came as quite the surprise to viewers who had no idea he was supposed to be in the film. Way to keep us all guessing. Landing the number 11 spot, we have Me and Orson Welles. This movie was one of Zac's first more serious roles after High School Musical, and he actually had to miss High School Musical's live tour so he could film the movie, which also starred Claire Danes.
You want me to fight for you? Because I will.
You've only known me for a week.
Sometimes you remember a week for the rest of your life.
Even though it wasn't that big of a success, it was directed by Richard Linklater, who is the award-winning director behind Boyhood. Maybe Zac and Richard can collaborate again sometime soon. Coming in at number 10, we have Zac's first animated film, The Lorax. Based on the popular Dr. Seuss book of the same name, Zac teamed up with Taylor Swift for the cute adaptation.
Whoa! This is amazing! What are those?
Those are trees. They used to grow all around here.
If only these two got together in real life, right? All right, time for number 9, Charlie St. Cloud. This dramatic movie came out in 2010 and focused on a guy who is visited by the ghost of his younger brother.
You're late. I thought we had a deal.
We do have a deal.
Promise?
Again, this wasn't one of Zac's most successful films, but there's nothing wrong with taking a little risk here and there. Coming in at number 8, Hairspray. This is one of the first big screen roles Zac was able to land thanks to High School Musical, and he did a pretty great job. Though his heartthrob character Link was more of a supporting role, he still managed to steal the show. Landing the number 7 spot, The Paperboy. This movie was directed by Lee Daniels, but it got mixed reviews. And though it had a star-studded cast with Nicole Kidman, Matthew McConaughey, and more, it had some rather bizarre moments. Like, I'm not even sure I can explain this to you, it's that not safe for work. Anyways, Zac did get a chance to show off his dramatic acting chops, and once again, he killed it.
You don't love him.
You don't know that.
Okay, I know that wasn't dramatic, but who doesn't want to see Zac dancing around in his underwear? Moving along to number 6, we have another dramatic role from Zac, The Lucky One. In this Nicholas Sparks big screen adaptation, Zac plays a Marine who tracks down a woman whose photo he thinks helped him stay alive. Not only was this role dramatic, but knowing Nicholas Sparks' material, it was very romantic too.
You should be kissed every day, every hour, every minute.
Zac's number 5 movie really needs no introduction. Yes, the High School Musical trilogy, where it all began. We think you know about these movies by now. Zac played Troy Bolton, the basketball player who could secretly sing. Who knew that when this movie premiered in 2006, it would be such a global phenomenon? Number 4, that awkward moment. Zac played a guy who makes a pact with his guy friends to stay single, but ends up falling for someone. Typical. Not so typical, this.
Just get horizontal.
Get horizontal? This is the stupidest idea I've ever... Whoa. Wait, bro, it's actually working.
Yeah, I know, of course it is.
Nothing awkward about that, my friends. Coming in at number 3, we have At Any Price. This wasn't Zac's most commercially successful film, but he was able to show off his dramatic chops in a way he wasn't able to before. Plus, it did pretty well at a number of film festivals, so that's always a good sign. The 2013 movie focuses on a complex father-son relationship and the farming business that they run, but Zac's character has other plans. Dennis Quaid played his father, and newcomer Micah Monroe got to play his love interest.
I'm not staying here, Dad. I'm racing cars.
Lucky girl. Moving along to number 2, we have Zac's first lead role on the big screen, 17 Again. The movie was released in 2009, and it's centered on a middle-aged man, played by Matthew Perry, who mysteriously returns to his 17-year-old self, played perfectly by Zac.
What is this you're wearing? This is hip.
What'd you do, mug cave-head?
What are you wearing? You look like Clay Aiken.
This movie proved he could do a little bit of everything: comedy, drama, and of course, shirtless scenes. And last but certainly not least, Neighbors lands the number 1 spot. We all knew that Zac had a knack for humor, but when he teamed up with Seth Rogen for this 2014 comedy, it proved just how versatile he is. The role of fraternity president Teddy was so perfect for him, and we did get to see him show off his abs, so that's that.
Anyway,
Make sure if we're too noisy, call me first. Don't call the cops.
okay.
I'll go tell them to.
Yeah.
The movie ended up making over $268 million at the box office, so a sequel has been set for 2016. Get excited. And that concludes our dive into Zac Efron's many movie roles. Which one is your fave? Hit the comments to get to talking, and then click right here to check out things you didn't know about Zac Efron. And make sure you subscribe while you're at it. I'm your host, Danielle Robay. Thanks so much for watching Clevver, and we'll see you around.